There's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Rodgers now on first down. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. A gain of 6 there on first.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On play action, it's Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And again, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Eli Apple. He's at the 40.
What is show on earth, baby?
The 20. 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
On the return from his end zone, Malik Taylor. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now a throw here to his running back. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
And Crosby puts it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Brandon Wilson now from his end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Brandon Wilson. And he finally runs out of gas, but not before he's inside the 10-yard line.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Now Burrow. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Escaping the pressure right.
Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins.
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
3rd and goal. Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. 4th and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field. Burrow going for it on 4th. The quick slant caught. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He's got Lewis. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on third down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he's taken down inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Flushed out right. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. From the gun, it's Rodgers. The quick slant caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Mercedes Lewis in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is now 10-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Flush to his right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Cincinnati and Brandon Gaudin.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Mixon with a first down carry. And he stopped immediately there. Here's 2nd and 10. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. They'll give it to Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is now 14-10.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. On the return from his end zone, Malik Taylor. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers, a quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. On 1st down, it's Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
On play action, Rodgers escaping the pressure right.
He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now a play fake, Rodgers. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple.
And the Bengals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Open space inside the 10. And I think the ball's out, and the Packers pick it up.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the 2nd half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the 2nd half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen. And it turns into a nice positive play.
On play action. Now Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Eli Apple.
And the Bengals are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow rolling to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. To the
end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Oh, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive under. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Logan Wilson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability. He's got a man, complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Well, Davante Adams, he's a great volume receiver. Here, he's able to do some pretty nifty work after the catch.
And I caught a quick glimpse of him before the ball was snapped, and there was something about his body language where you could tell early in this play, he wasn't just thinking first down. He was thinking end zone, and he got there.
And the next-gen stats show us the tale of how much yardage he was able to tack on after the catch. Rodgers will throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Again, it's Mixon. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on. Executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Burrow on play action. Flushed out right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.